Ever feel like your data is hiding something from you? Like it's speaking a language you don't understand? Well, today, we're becoming data detectives. Welcome to day 4 of the 30 Days of Machine Learning series, where we turn confusion into clarity. If you're just tuning in, check out the full playlist here, and don't forget to hit subscribe, because the journey only gets better from here. In this video, we're diving into exploratory data analysis, the key to unlocking the hidden stories in your data. So, whether you're a beginner wondering how to start or a pro looking for fresh techniques, stick around. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand the why behind EDA, but also the how. Let's dive in. Here, we're importing essential libraries to handle data, perform calculations, and create stunning visualizations efficiently. Loading our dataset and quickly previewing the first few rows to understand its structure and contents. Checking the shape, columns, and info to get a clear picture of the dataset's size and structure. Converting the churn column to integers and summarizing the dataset statistics for a quick overview. Now let's focus on the categorical and Boolean columns. We're counting the occurrences of each churn value and then checking their proportions to understand the distribution. Sorting the data by total day charge to spot the top customers with the highest charges. Sorting by churn status and total day charge to see the highest paying customers who stayed and left. Calculating the overall churn rate, then diving into the mean values specifically for customers who churned. Now, let's find the average total day minutes for customers who churned, giving us deeper insight. Using np.max to quickly identify the maximum value in each column. Filtering the dataset to show only customers from states starting with W. A quick geographic insight. Mapping the international plan column to Boolean values for easier analysis and interpretation. Replacing voicemail plan values with Booleans to simplify the analysis of customers with or without voicemail. Grouping by churn status and summarizing key minute columns to compare usage patterns between customers who stayed and left. Plotting a histogram with a KDE overlay to visualize the distribution of total day minutes in the dataset. Visualizing the distribution of customer service calls with a histogram to understand how often customers reach out. Creating a count plot to visually compare the number of customers who churned versus those who didn't. Visualizing the count of customers with and without an international plan to reveal its popularity among users. Displaying the count of customers with and without a voicemail plan to see how many opt for this feature. Creating a box plot to compare the total day minutes between customers who churned and those who stayed. Visualizing customer service calls through a box plot to see how interaction frequency differs between churned and retained customers. Generating a heat map to visualize correlations between numerical features, helping us spot potential relationships in the data. Plotting a pair plot to examine the relationships between key usage metrics like total day minutes, total eve minutes, total night minutes, and total InTL minutes. By highlighting churn status, we can better understand how these factors correlate with customer retention or loss. Creating a scatter plot to examine the relationship between total day minutes and total day charge, with churn status highlighted. Plotting a bar chart to show the distribution of customers across different states, giving us a geographic overview. Plotting a line graph to compare the average usage of total day minutes, total eve minutes, and total night minutes. This will give us insights into overall customer behavior across different times of the day. Using a box plot to compare total international minutes between churned and retained customers, highlighting potential usage patterns. Plotting a histogram with a KDE curve to explore the distribution of total international calls and understand customer behavior. Using a violin plot to visualize the distribution of total night calls for churned and non-churned customers. Creating a scatter plot to explore the relationship between total international minutes and total international charge, with churn highlighted. Using a strip plot to visualize the distribution of total day calls for churned versus non-churned customers with added jitter. Plotting a KDE to compare the distribution of total eve minutes for churned and non-churned customers with smooth curves. Exploring the relationship between account length and total day minutes through a scatter plot with churn status highlighted. Generating a heat map to explore the relationship between international plan and voicemail plan and how they correlate with churn status. This will help us understand if these features influence customer retention. And that wraps up our exploratory data analysis for today. We've uncovered key insights and patterns that help us better understand customer behavior. But don't go anywhere. Our next project takes EDA to the next level, diving into more complex datasets and techniques. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Just click on the screen to jump into the next video and keep your learning journey going.